crying little.
Hey, beautiful people, very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you. How are we all doing, guys? I know we're doing amazing, all right? So, in today's video, I am going to be telling you if you are doing agency or you want to do agency, why you should use an umbrella company instead of using Paye. Secondly, I am going to be telling you why you are allowed to do multiple jobs if you are using the same umbrella company. A lot of people have asked me, am I allowed to work with 4 different agencies, with 2 different agencies, with 3 different agencies? You're going to find out in this video if you are allowed. So if you are using an umbrella company, you're going to be finding out in this video. I'm also going to be talking about difference between Paye and difference between the umbrella company. I am also going to be talking about how to know the best umbrella company to use. And finally, I am going to be recommending one umbrella company to use at the end of this video. So this video is rich. You definitely want to watch to the end. If you are meeting me for the very first time, you are seeing my beautiful face for the very first time. Bless you all. My name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse. I live and I practice here in the UK. And on this channel, I try my best to help people writing OSCE to pass their OSCE exam in one sitting. I share positive information like this to help every one of us, so you don't want to miss any of this. So please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and then we become family. And whenever I upload a video, you will be the first to know. All right, guys, so thanks for your encouragement. So without further ado, let us dive into the video. Now, firstly, I'll tell you what is Paye. Paye means pay as you earn. So if you come to the UK, the employer that sponsors you, that gives you your job, you would definitely be doing Paye with them. Meaning, when you are paid your salary, before your employer pays you your salary, they would have taken out your tax, number 1. Number 2, they would have taken out your national insurance. And number 3, they would have taken out your pension. And then they will pay you your salary. So if you take any loan, because some international nurses, when they come, they are going through some financial crisis, their employer can choose to give them loan. So if you take any loan, they will also deduct it from there before paying you. So Paye is simple. Pay as you earn. Before your employer pays you your salary, they take out your tax, they take out your pension, they take out your national insurance, and if you are owing them any debt at all, they take it out. So that is what Paye. So Paye is best with your first employer. If you use Paye for your second employer, it is quite high. And it is increasingly frustrating when you use Paye as your third employer. That means you are not working smart, you are working hard. And that means you are just stressing yourself because it will not worth it at the end of the day. Now, what is umbrella company? Umbrella company is a middle company. They are responsible for paying you your salary, and they are also responsible for calculating your tax, and they will then send that tax they have calculated to HMRC. And if you have a very good umbrella company, it is the tax they send to HMRC that HMRC will take, because they are registered company, they are trusted company, they have good credibility, so they will calculate your correct tax and send to HMRC. So they pay your tax for you, and they also pay you your wages. So if you are doing agency, I would never encourage you to use Paye, because if you are doing agency is now if you are doing agency, so you now have 2 jobs. The first employer that brought you from the UK, from your country, from whatever country you come from, is using Paye for you. So if you now get another job, let's say you are working with an agency, you are now doing what? 2 jobs. So when you are using Paye for a second job, it is quite high. Your tax is quite high. But when you are using the umbrella company, it is far better. So I would encourage you, if you want to do agency, to use agencies that allow you to use umbrella company. I will encourage you to use agencies that will not say you must use Paye. No. Look for agencies that will allow you to use umbrella company. The reason is because you earn higher when you use umbrella company than when you use Paye. Yes. Now, so am I now allowed to work for 4 different agencies? There are a lot of agencies. Take for instance, I decide to work with ID Medicals. And while I'm working with ID Medicals, I am using the umbrella company. So meaning ID Medicals is not my employer. My employer is the umbrella company that pays me my salary and pays HMRC their tax. So if as I'm working with ID Medicals and I feel that, oh, I'm not getting enough shift or their availability is not working with my timing, let me also work with Actress, another agency. So if I now decide to work with Actress, all I need to do is to tell Actress that I have an umbrella company I use that pays me and remits my tax. So I'm also happy to continue using them. So I will give Actress the umbrella company that I'm using. So I'm using the umbrella company for ID Medical. I will now say Actress, I am also happy to continue using this umbrella company. So what it means is that although I'm working for now 2 agencies, ID Medical, I'm giving an instance, so ID Medical now and Actress. So what it means generally is that it is now the same umbrella company that is still my employer, not ID Medical, not Actress. So if you are using an umbrella company, you are allowed to work for multiple agencies because the multiple agencies are not your employer because they are not the one paying you. Rather, it is the umbrella company you are with that is paying you. Now somebody will now ask, if you say the agency are not paying me, who pays me? It is the agency that is indirectly paying you, but they are paying the umbrella company. So because it is the umbrella company that is paying you, it is now the umbrella company that is your employer. So you are allowed to work with 4 different agencies, 5 different agencies, as long as you are using the same umbrella company and as long as you have the strength, the ability and the capacity to work. Somebody will now ask, is it that the umbrella company does not remit the right amount of tax? So how come I get more pay? They remit the right amount of tax, but you get more pay than when you do Paye. So like I said, I will never encourage you to be doing agency and still doing Paye. Instead, do an umbrella company. Now, somebody will now ask, how do I know the best umbrella company to use? Because guys, if you don't use the right umbrella company, you will fall. What I mean by you will fall is because at the end of the day, HMRC will tell you you are owing them tax. I've had somebody said to me, HMRC sent her a letter that she is owing £5,000. And trust me, you have to pay that money. You have to pay that money because if you're not careful, it's going to even affect a lot of things with you. So you have to pay that money. So now, how do I know the best umbrella company to use? Number 1, go to their website, check if they are registered. How long have they been registered? How long have they been in the business? What is their credibility? Then give them a call. Call them. I would love to use this umbrella company. Now I just want to say, if I earn £1,000, like how much will I be receiving after my tax and every other expenses have been collected? If they tell you you'll be getting £900 out of £1,000, tell them T for thanks, because it's never going to be true. But you're going to be getting a very good pay. So you know that it is not likely going to work. Another thing to know is, if you are working with an umbrella company, we say the umbrella company is your employer, always learn to ask for your pay slip. When you are paid, ask for your pay slip. In your pay slip, you will definitely get all the details you did. So always ask for your pay slip. Another way to know if your umbrella company is remitting the right amount of tax, we said number 1, ask for your pay slip. Number 2, call HMRC. I always encourage everybody who does agency and they are doing it and they have an umbrella company, they're not doing it by Paye. I always say to them, call HMRC like once in 2 months or once in 4 months just to inquire. Sorry, I just want to inquire that my company is paying the right amount, is paying my tax. and they will tell you if they are paying your tax. So ask for your pay slip. Number two, just be sure that they are remitting the amount of tax by calling HMRC to confirm that. All right. So another thing I would like to say is, if you are working with your employer that brought you from the UK, remember we said they are your employer because they brought you from because they brought you from your country. So your first employer that sponsored you here in the UK, you are doing Paye with them, number one. Number two, you now decide to take up a bank job, what we call NHSP. And if you're doing something like NHSP, which is a bank job, they pay you also via Paye. It is Paye, pay as you earn. So you know your tax is going to be high because it is a second job. Now, you now say, okay, I want to also do agency. And the agency is also using Paye for you, meaning that you have 3 employers. My brother, my sister, you are not working smart. You are working hard, because at the end of the day, your tax code is going to increase. You will be paying a large amount of tax, and you will be going home with very little amount of money. It is not worth it. It is what we call working like an elephant and eating like an ant. You are not working smart. So I would strictly advise you to use umbrella company if you are working with an agency. And as much as possible, try to work smart. How do you work smart? Do not have 3 employers. I have said this in this video, and I've said you can work with 5 different agencies as long as you are under one umbrella company. That is working smart. So you're using one umbrella company, and then you have your permanent job. So you have your permanent job and you have a second employer. So even if you are working with 5 different agencies, as long as it is the same umbrella company that is paying you, it means you have 2 employers. But if you are working with your employer that brought you from the UK, and you're also doing bank, and you are also doing agency, you have 3 employers. HMRC calculates it like you have 3 employers. Your tax is going to be increasingly, in fact, your tax is going to be amazingly, increasingly very high. And at the end of the day, even though you are working too much, you are not earning much. It is better you stay at home and sleep, because you're going to be earning too little for the hard work you are putting in. Now, there are a lot of umbrella companies. There are a lot. I've told you how to check to know that you're using the best umbrella company. But I would recommend contracting wise. I am not saying you should use contracting wise, but a lot of my friends who does agency, I have said it, they use contracting wise, and they say they remit the right amount of tax to agency, to HMRC, and they earn a lot as well. There are other good ones like Paye, Umbrella Was. You can confirm from other people doing agency the best umbrella company to use, but these ones are also good, and you can also go on their website, like I said, check their credibility and how long they have also been in the company or in the business. And remember, always ask questions. Guys, I hope I've been able to pass a knowledge here. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Some people have been saying, "No, Violet, I've been working like 8 months. My employer refused to register me to do NHSP." Relax. It's enough. Get all your competencies. Go sign up for an agency when you are very competent. Let them pay you via the umbrella company, and you will give me tea for thanks. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and until I see you again, keep passing your OSCE exam, keep soaring higher, keep doing best what you know how to do, and don't forget to like and share this video. Bye guys.